Yes, mate. What a fucking beauty. Hola. Oh, fuck yeah. Beautiful.
Right, so I'm about to park this bad boy up. Reversing it behind a fucking Ferrari. Well, I got a McLaren in front of me. Jesus. How to do? Let's just rev this in race mode a moment. Something else, man. Sick as f. Right, it's Sunday morning. It's my first official day on the island. I did arrive yesterday, but that was late in the evening. It's Sunday morning. It's 9:40. And if you didn't watch my previous vlog, I've been struck down with man flu. I've just had breakfast. It's a gorgeous morning. I'm gonna go for a run along the beach because I'm at a beachfront resort. So we got a private little beach going on there. So I'm gonna go for a run, get that heart rate pumping, get that heart rate up, get that blood pumping, and hopefully sweat this illness out of me a little bit so I can crack on with today. And the plan is to rent a vehicle because I got activities booked all around the island and I need access to get to these locations. Cut to the intro! This is my morning run spot. Check this out. Oi, oi. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely stunning. Gonna kick my trainers off. Hope we don't get pinched under there when I get back. Hopefully feel a little bit better. That's my 10-minute run done. Just ran in both directions. And this is a great opportunity to test out the microphone on this camera. Because there's a hell of a ocean breeze coming from the Atlantic right now. So I have no idea whether you can hear me clearly or not, but we'll soon find out when we watch this back. My heart rate's up, my blood's pumping, the weather is absolutely stunning. I'm just gonna go for a walk, let my heart rate lower, head back to the room, and then go in search of a vehicle today. Right now, this is as far as I'm going to go for today. I'm barefoot and I'll be walking across rocks or up to my knees in the ocean. Fair play to me, man. I'm ill and I said to myself tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up, have a cold shower, healthy breakfast and go for a run. I've done just that, so yeah, fair play, man. Most people be led in bed complaining they're ill and run down. It's just a snotty nose, isn't it? Let's be honest. What the fuck? Yeah, because that's not creepy. They're the naked babies. Right, well I ended up hitting a dead end in a previous resort. So I cheated. I checked the sat nav, telling me to go back to where I came and go under this underpath I saw, which takes me under the highway, which is just over there, and then walk around that way. But it's all good. It's all part of exploring, isn't it? I can't complain because the weather is gorgeous, mate. Right, fuck the underpath. Decided to walk along this bridge. The underpath, well, you can see it here. It would have taken me underneath and all around here. I'm sure at some point I'll get lost again, but all part of exploring, isn't it? Just spotted 2 light aircrafts flying by. So that's something else I could do on this trip. I've only ever done that twice. Once, didn't know where that was, I've forgotten. And the other time was in Seattle, it was a seaplane. That was a first for me. Taking off on water, flew over Jeff Bezos' mansion. Also seen a whale thrashing round, but we weren't allowed to circle and see it because it disturbs their natural behaviour. But yeah, that was cool to see. And then yeah, to land on water is a very interesting experience. A helicopter and a light aircraft following it behind. So it's nice to know I got the option to do both. Oh, they're gyrocopters, which means the pilot sits between your legs. I've only ever done one of those in Dubai, but helicopters I think I've done 8, 9. So I'm going to go for the option of the plane, as that'd be completely different. Let's go check out this shopping centre and start organising this trip, shall we? Right, I found exactly what I'm looking for. An excursion place. All the options of things I've got to do, man. I've already got a few trips booked, planned already, one of which is tomorrow. They also have rent a car, but no one's in the office, although it is open 9 till 12 and it's 11:15. So yeah, I'm gonna ask the local shops where the staff member is, might be taking a shit, and then start booking some trips, get my hands on a vehicle, some wheels. I prefer a bike, but if I end up getting a car, I end up getting a car. There's pros and cons to both. Bikes I just enjoy riding, especially in weather like this, but car, it allows me to use my phone as a sat nav, because I doubt I'll be able to get hold of a bike with a phone holder. And yes, I have an Apple Watch and I can use a sat nav on that, but it's not great. And when you've got to be places at Pacific times, you don't want to be stressed out getting lost, mate. So let me ask a member of staff where the member of staff to that shop is, and then yeah, start booking some shit up. Anyway, it's telling me that I'll go next door to chat to the geezer. So, and it sounds like he speaks English. Well, I don't speak Spanish. Right, so every question I asked the guy, the answer was no, no, and no. But he has told me where I can get a vehicle at another location further down here, which is a 35-minute walk, which means I'll be over an hour from my resort. So if I can't get a vehicle there, I'll have a long walk back, but it's alright. I ain't gonna complain about walking in weather like this. I also asked about activities, and yeah, like I said, it was just no, no, no. So I need to find another excursion place, start booking some trips up. Because I ain't one of those who just sits by the pool and relaxes. That shit bores me. I'm into my extreme sports. Paragliding, helicopters, hot air balloons, skydives, you name it, I'm right up for that shit, mate. It's just a 35-minute walk straight down here. So let's hope I don't get lost. Well, I've never seen one of these before. This is an adventure park dedicated to dogs. How cool is this, man? I mean, you'd have to have a well-trained dog to get him to do anything like this. But yeah, incredibly unique. Never seen anything like this before. That's so cool, isn't it? I'll be well impressed if I can get my mum's dog to do any of these obstacles. Jump over the stick, jump through the hoop, through the tunnel, up and over the seesaw. Fucking mint. Yeah, I've never seen that before, man. What's that? Don't walk on the grass? Oh, fuck. Yes, mate, things are already looking up. I feel so much better within myself, whether it's that morning run I did or whether it's just being in a warmer climate, or whether it's just the fact I'm in a much better mood because I'm away on holiday. I don't know, but either way, I'm feeling much better within myself, and I've got some wills. So I'm gonna go for a bite to eat, and as the channel suggests, go exploring. Let's go. Right, well, as sick as that Lamborghini Hurricane was, unfortunately, every time I pulled up at the junction, I was just getting flocked by women. Oh, can I have your number? Oh, can you take me to your villa? Oh, can you take me out for the night? Assuming as I'm rich, and it's just like, oh, sod off, mate. I get enough female attention at home as it is, man. So I was like, you know what? I took it back. It's like it drives a dream and all that, but can I exchange it for another car? And I was like, yeah, of course you can. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. So I have exchanged it, out of complete choice, by the way, with this Citroen C3. This is the perfect fit, if you ask me. I'm not used to driving automatics or driving left-hand vehicles, but it does the job, and I'm not going to get nowhere near as much as attention as I was in that Lamborghini. So, yes, let's go exploring. And it's 5 to 2, and I'm getting hungry. So, let's go grab some food. But now I'm up north of the island. I'm going to explore the area, see what's around. I recognise more things here than I do down in the south, because this is where I stayed last time I was here in 2021, and that was during lockdown, and it was dead me. Everyone was advised to stay home, to stay safe, but I was still out travelling the world, so I don't believe in a word of it. But yeah, what a difference in how busy it is, man. So yeah, gonna eat some food. It is 3:05. Yeah, see what's about. I'm still looking for an excursion hut. Need to book some more trips. I've only 3 booked already for the duration that I'm out here. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh, and there was an issue earlier, right? So the trip I got booked tomorrow, it got cancelled for some reason on the app. No idea why. I contacted him. He's like, yeah, you cancelled it. I was like, no, I didn't. He goes, well, I didn't do it because I was in bed. Then I had a notification, and it was at 4 o'clock this morning that it got cancelled. And I was like, well, I wasn't fucking asleep as well. So God knows what happened there, but we've been in touch with each other, and it's still going on. So yeah, really look forward to that. Can't wait. Welcome to a section in this vlog which I'm going to aptly name Story Time. Cue the intro. Now, back in 2021 when I was out here, the world was on lockdown. It was all told to stay home and stay safe. I didn't listen to a word of that bullshit, and I was out here for 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year. And this company right here, I gave them more business in the space of 2 weeks than they had the entire year. I booked everything these guys had to offer. And by the end of the trip, they gave me a free bike as a thank you. And I remember they lent me this, I'm going to describe it as like a mobility scooter, right? And he goes, oh yeah, it's only battery operated, it ain't too powerful, don't take it off-road and don't go too far. I took it off-road and I went all the way to the fucking airport, mate. Now, if I remember rightly, I either killed the battery or I come incredibly close to killing the battery. I can't quite remember. And by the time I got back, they were closing. He rang me up and he was shitting himself. He's like, oh mate, where are you to? Where are you to? I was like, look, don't panic, all right? It's safe with me, okay? I said, leave it with me. My hotel's only around the corner. You can stay safe with me. He was fucking panicking. I was like, relax, mate, all right? Stay with me. I'll keep it in a safe place where they keep the suitcases. It'll be safe, and I'll bring it round the next morning. And I brought it around the next morning. He's like, oh, thank you so much. I was like, yeah, no, don't worry about me. You were panicking for nothing. But yeah, those guys made a fucking killing out of me. But they did say thank you. They did give me a free bike, which was nice. I believe that was the first time I've ever rode an e-bike, so that was interesting. But yeah, I'm at a location on the island that I'm familiar with. Like I said, my hotel was around the corner. There's loads of bars and restaurants over there. Good nightlife. And I drove through a fucking rain cloud coming down here. It fucked it down. It fucked it down hardcore, mate. But it was cosy. It was nice, mate. Had the wipers on, turned the music down so I could hear it. Yeah, it was nice, man. Good stuff. So with this company, I have actually got the option to go to Lanzarote. And funny enough, my mate flies to Lanzarote on Boxing Day. It's currently the 22nd. Boxing Day is obviously the 26th. He's keen to meet up. I was going to go Lanzarote. It was an option for me. But I looked at the photos in the travel agent. And I was just like, mate, those photos are my Instagram profile. Clearly I've done it and seen it all. So I was like, yeah, nah, as gorgeous as Lanzarote is as an island, I could go as far as to say it's one of the most gorgeous islands I've been to. I was like, nah, I'm gonna come here instead. But yeah, look at the size of this bad boy. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go find some baños. Which, for those of you who don't speak fluent Spanish like myself, what I mean is I need a piss. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention earlier, that trip I got planned for tomorrow, he wants me to pay cash. And all I've got on me is credit cards, so I just got charged a fucking bomb for drawing out cash at the cash point out of my credit card. Cheeky bastard obviously wants to avoid tax, doesn't he? Yeah, he avoids paying fucking taxes and makes me pay it. Cheeky son. Anyway, to my left, I have a construction project. I can only assume it's going to be a hotel at some point. A fucking massive one at that. But something I've noticed about Spain, right, is they've got all this construction work going on. But there's never any cunt working, mate, right? That's why, if I was to immigrate to this country, and people assume, oh, would you carry on doing construction? Would I? Fuck me! There's never anyone on a construction site in Spain. I don't know how they get any work done. So, fuck no, would I do construction if I moved out to this country? I would get involved in tourism. Wow, I spent so long in that excursion hut. It's now dark. But judging on the screen, this has awesome night capabilities. You wouldn't think it's dark out, would you? It's fucking pitch black, mate. Fucking awesome. But yeah, last time I was there on this island, this right here was my resort, and walking past it and looking through the window, oh, it's just tugging on my heartstrings, man. It's bringing back happy memories. It was 2021, 2020 and 2021. I was at the peak of my mental health, and I was just in such a good place in my life, man. Yeah, amazing times. There it is. Right over there, local shops. And it seems strange that I used to go over there and buy cigarettes. I don't smoke anymore, mate. I was buying menthols. Can't get menthols in the UK, mate. They were fucking banned a long time ago. But yeah, at the excursion hut now, I have booked activities on top of activities on top of activities. This trip is going to be fucking carnage as always. Gonna head to the car now. Been walking around for an hour and 10 minutes. Just reminiscing over last time I was here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous out. Up here is incredibly lively. There are people watching sports. It definitely seems more upbeat here than it does down south where I'm staying. But yeah, it is currently 25 to 7. I'm going to head back to the resort now, edit this, and upload it for you to enjoy and watch. Catch you back at the resort. See you back at the resort, he says. Already got his camera right. I forgot to mention that I've got 3 days spare. I have the 25th, Christmas Day. I have the 27th and the 28th free. I've got everything booked up that I want to do. There's only one more activity that I haven't got booked, which I'd like to do. Actually, 2. One's get a motorbike. I can get a motorbike from that place I've just exited. This is that strip I was on about. This gets real lively. Yeah, I can get a motorbike from her. She said getting a taxi from where I am down here is going to cost more money than the motorbike itself. Will I get a motorbike on this trip? I hope so, but you'll have to wait and find out later on in the vlogs. And the other trip I want to do is a 4x4 tour. The one in the north is available on the 27th. The one in the south is available on the 28th. So I'm going to go back now, look into each one, and decide which tour I want to do. It's north or south. Sat in 4x4 trucks, mate, ripping the fuck out of them. And this is a gorgeous path to get my penny board out, which is currently in the boot of the car. So any free days I got, I like to have a skate, get my board out and just cruise. I can't do that at home, man. We ain't got fucking smooth environments like this. Anyway, like I said a moment ago, catch you back in the hotel. That drive home was something else, man. Jesus. It was an hour's drive. Probably about 90% of the journey was out in the wilderness. No city light pollution whatsoever. So you could just see the fucking Milky Way being obstructed by volcanic terrain, mate. It was making me emotional just thinking about it. Absolutely stunning. Gonna head to the room now, call it a day, edit the vlog, upload the vlog for you all to enjoy. I can't believe that was my first day. I feel like I've been there ages. I feel like I've done so much. Oh dears. I feel like I've done so much. Today was a free day, mate. I just had to get some wheels. That's all I had to do. Job done. The adventure starts tomorrow. And this trip's just going to be carnage from here on out. So yeah, stay tuned for vlog episode 3. In the meantime, cut to the outro.